Okay, so let's take a look at US data points. What should we be keeping our eyes on today?
Well, it's a thin calendar in the US as well, Nick, unfortunately. In fact, we've had to go across the border to Canada to find something of real interest, and we've got the Canadian interest rate decision, Bank of Canada speaking, around 3 p.m. London time. In fairness, the expectation is for no change, so rates to stay at 0.75% in Canada. You may recall that they did surprise the market, however, with a rate cut from 1% in January, so we can't rule it out entirely. There won't be a further easing, but the expectation is not for that. Of course, people will be looking at any statement that's released for any sort of how the bank's feeling about the economic outlook in Canada, which is a bit patchy to say the least.
Okay.
And then back over Niagara Falls to America proper, and Red Book chain store sales is probably the only real figure of note. Again, we're looking at the year-on-year figure here. Prior read was 1.8%. The previous read to that 2.1. This comes out weekly. We like to see, or the American market would like to see a higher number rather than a lower one. If it could get back above 2%, I think that would be a start. But that's what we're looking for this afternoon.
Understood.